Hey Marvel's Avengers fans, we're excited to show you all of the updates you can expect on next generation consoles, available for upgrades starting March 18th at no additional cost. From the minute you boot up the game to getting back into the action after being down, faster load times make sure that you can get back to fighting AIM as fast as possible. Higher resolution textures and translucency will bring a new level of detail to objects, characters, environments, and even particles. You'll see improvements across the board, including ambient occlusion quality, anisotropic filtering, and 60 FPS at 4K. Hulk smashes are even bigger with our improved destruction. Smashing through walls, doors, and enemies is always fun with the big green guy, and with improved destruction, the possibilities for Hulk epic smashes are endless. Not to be outdone, all of our heroes will see an improvement in their unique heroics across the board. Finally, teaming up as Earth's mightiest heroes has never been easier with cross-generation multiplayer, allowing you to continue to team up with friends within the same console family. Thanks for joining, and we're excited for you to experience this definitive superhero experience of Marvel's Avengers for console players starting March 18th at no additional cost.
All right. We're live.
Nice.
How's everyone doing today?
Hi.
Yeah, pretty good. Working on exciting things, so
Nice.
it's always a good reason to get out of bed. That's what I say.
Awesome. Well, for you, it's well into the day already.
Well, yeah, it's 7 o'clock in the evening.
Yeah. All right. First things first. Sound check. We good, guys? Can you guys hear Keanu and Selena also?
Hello.
All good. Sound is fine. Nice. All right, so welcome to our second part of us replaying the Reassemble campaign after yesterday's announcement. We know a lot of people love the Reassemble campaign. We spent a lot of time and a lot of love on it, and it's great just to play it again, to see it again. I am joined today by Keanu and Selena. Selena, do you want to do a little small intro for everyone?
Yeah, sure. Hi, I'm Selena. I'm the German community manager for Marvel's Avengers. I joined Square Enix like 2 months ago now, 3 months already. I don't know. It's been fun, and I'm very happy to be here.
Great. It's great to have you. Selena's part of our community team, along with, you guys know Layla, and we're going to swap and switch and, just make things fresh for you guys. Our guest of honor, I'm going to call you our guest of honor, Keanu.
Nice. Wow.
Our guest of honor today, right in the center. Keanu, in case anyone doesn't know you, can you do a little intro about yourself too?
Yeah, sure. I'm Keanu Rauben. I am a narrative designer here at Nixies, in the place in the Netherlands. I used to be a game designer on the project for 2 years, but I've been a narrative designer for about 2 years as well right now, so almost like 4 years on the project. Worked on stuff like the Outpost, like the Helicarrier, as well as the upcoming DLCs, including Kate and Future Imperfect. So
Nice.
I've touched a lot of things.
A lot of things.
A lot of things.
And you're going to be joining us on Friday, maybe, right?
Probably.
For the Hawkeye.
I forgot what time it was.
It's at 2 p.m. our time, and I think it was like midnight your time.
Maybe. I'll see.
I don't know.
I'll feel by then.
All right. Well, let us know. I'm sure everyone will be glad to have you. But understandable, midnight streaming, a little difficult. Maybe
We'll see.
maybe a tad.
Maybe.
Cool. So everyone say hi to Selena and Keanu in chat. Love to see that. Hi Selena, hi Keanu. Let's fill it up. Okay. I know.
Yeah, I'm hiding. Let me hide.
Behind Hulk.
Yeah.
All right. So yesterday we obviously announced the ability to replay the Reassemble campaign. It's going on the 18th. And we have the amazing infographic. So today we're just gonna get straight into playing the game. You know what would help though is if I had the controller in my hands. There we go. All right. So, you guys are going to see that I skipped ahead a bit. There
Money
was
shot.
Yeah, just it's this is like an iconic shot to me at least, but we skipped over the last end of Jersey City. We skipped over the first part of Utah. So, we are here now. I think this is better for, developer commentary in terms of just getting the story going on and everything. Andy's one playing, does he take grass eating breaks? I will take grass eating breaks, especially with the delicious grass that we're gonna see in Utah actually, and to find Olympia. All right, so Keanu's part of the narrative team. We're gonna just talk through it, and we'll see what stuff we can, come up with and everything. So when we last left off, Keanu, I'm gonna ask you to do a whole thing of Kamala's now. She's now found the helicarrier, of course. And going into this whole thing, like, was the whole point just from Jersey City to now? Like, what do you think the Kamala's journey, her mindset was like before she found the helicarrier? Was she scared? Was she just hopeful?
I think I'd say she would be a little bit of both at this point. Yeah, obviously she just had her encounter with Monica and Tarleton. Her whole life, world's view has been shaken up because who killed Cap? Who killed Cap at this point? We don't know for sure yet. But yeah, it was mostly I think Hannah and Nicole who worked on this. So it's been a while since I went through the content, so I'm gonna be a little bit rusty about the commentary. But yeah, what do you think of what's going through her mind at this point?
I think as someone who, this was all built before I even started at Crystal, I think she's relieved now to see it, but I do think that, as she's a budding superhero, pretty much that it was mostly hope, and that she wasn't going to go on this journey unless she actually believed in herself, right? To go into the middle of Utah to find a helicarrier is a bold move. So yeah, I'm like, where am I going, guys? I haven't played the Assemble campaign in a while.
It's fine. Neither have I.
You'll find the way, Andy. I believe in you.
Thank you. Keanu, what's your favorite part of the campaign overall? Like, what's your favorite scene or?
So many. Favorite scene is an easy question. It's Kamala and Thor at A-Day. It's still the scene where it's sort of like the strongest probably initial response to, because it was like, oh shit, it really felt like Thor and Kamala being in that scene. Like from reading all the comics, I was like, oh, this is a really good depiction of the character. I think the scene was written by Nicole Martinez. Shout out to Nicole and the other writers for doing such a great job on, everything in particular. But that scene in particular is what I would say. Yeah.
Nice, Selena. Do you have a favorite scene?
From
Hannah.
the A-Day?
Sorry, it's Hannah. Hannah wrote it.
Hannah. Oh, you got it wrong. Oh,
It was Hannah. I don't.
Yeah,
But here's the thing. We all sort of we all go over each other's work, so it's hard to point fingers like, oh, this is who they wrote or not. Now I'm being laughed at in the writer's chat because I've said the wrong thing. So.
All right. We'll see. Well, we'll see if we have you back. No, I'm kidding.
The live stream's long enough.
That's true. Yeah, Selena, do you have a favorite just scene overall in the game? Like, what's your favorite thing that happened in the story?
I do. It is when we're not there yet, but when Miss Marvel is, outfitting her new superhero thing.
Oh yeah.
Iron Man is, going in there and be like, oh, we all look silly, so don't be afraid. That's pretty cute.
Yeah, I think that's one of their first bonding moments between Tony and Kamala.
Yeah, totally.
I know I asked this in chat yesterday, but what are your guys' favorite story moments overall? Not necessarily gameplay, but narrative story moments.
Maybe they hid in the crew quarters and got locked out thanks to the flaky power.
Dexblock says that it's one of my favorite scenes too. Awesome.
Gotta get the power back on.
So here we're gonna soon meet someone. Keanu.
Or a big friend.
maybe like even a small friend, you know, not menacing whatsoever, not angry, definitely not green. But just from talking with the other writers and everything, like, what was it like setting up her meeting with her re-meeting pretty much with Hulk?
I think the scene at first actually used to be a lot more, I think, aggressive. Like, this is one of the more tamer rewrites that we've seen.
Oh wow.
The scene, yeah. It was probably one of the earlier scenes that it was set up in the campaign as a whole. But yeah, we had to change their Hulk approach because I think it was too mean. I'm waiting for someone to write like the actual proper reason for why, but I think that was the indication of that.
Nice. And
yeah, I really like the scene as well. It was also one of the scenes where I'm like, oh shit, yeah.
I love
That's
it.
what I hope. Yeah.
Especially now, like, something's going on. You know, it's kind of like a horror movie in some sense. Of you hear things going on in the background. You're not sure what it is, and then you're gonna find out. But I personally love how this scene was created because meeting the Hulk. If we all met the Hulk, we would be terrified.
Yeah, and it's also nice to see sort of like one of her like heroes like being aggressive towards her, right? Or like, oh no, Hulk, why are you so mad at me? I idolize you, and then you get something like that. So.
And this scene in particular too, which just finds Captain America's shield, is so iconic.
It is. She looks so cute with it.
Yeah. I think it just like reminds her too of just like why she's doing all this, and she actually found something. And here we go. This is like Kiana, like what you said. This is one of my favorite gameplay moments overall. Just running away from the Hulk as a chase scene. Ah, I loved it when I first saw it.
Yeah.
Was there any like narrative behind building this scene, or was it mostly just gameplay?
I wouldn't be able to answer. I see people typing in Slack to give me the proper answer. Okay. I would say gameplay.
What do you think? Cool. What do you think? Yeah.
Probably gameplay. Probably gameplay. I mean, like just on paper, like Hulk chases come out through a helicarrier is just cool. And you get to do expensive scripted scenes like this. It's like, oh yeah, video games.
Exactly. Video games.
Video games.
Oh, I think I died. You guys didn't see that, all right? Like I'm just I'm warming up. It's morning for us over here in California. That's not. And I just want to show you guys again, if it's just how amazing this scene is. So I died on purpose to make sure that you guys had another chance at seeing this. All right? Nope, don't clip it. Nope.
Oh, so a little birdie tells me that they wanted to lead it up to her using her powers to defend herself, and kind of impress the Hulk that she's actually standing up against him, right?
Ah, I see. What's that F in the chat? I love that.
Yeah, you can try, right?
I also like sort of the implication of Hulk just defending Captain America's shield. It's like, it's my friend's shield, stop! He's just angry about that. It's like, yeah, Hulk would be angry about that.
Yeah, and that's that's part of his character, right? And that's like the whole reason like this whole scene was kind of set up to begin with, is Hulk is not, a bad guy, right? Oh, I'm learning how to use skills, everyone. Let me get my, where is it? Okay. I forgot. I have to unlock this one because I gotta be able to bust through doors.
No wonder the resistance bailed on this place. Just one thing break. I don't know the difference. There's gotta be a way back up to the deck.
We're gonna see how far we get today. I don't
Hulk should have
quite
transformed back to
know. I
You're
think
going pretty quick.
I'm trying to go as fast as I can.
Speed running.
Pretty much.
red button. Possibly go
Actually, I can't wait to see the speed runs for when on the 18th when people can replay this.
Oh, yeah.
I want to see those YouTube videos, guys. Those streams. Reassemble campaign speed runs.
This was the hangar bay. Almost there.
Sebi. Yes, I saw a penny. I got distracted, and
Just need to get to the top deck.
that's just how it is sometimes. Okay. This is like a.
Still work.
I remember when I first played this level, I was kind of running around aimlessly, but I know what I'm doing now. All right.
Push buttons. Move platforms. Right.
Here we go.
I could get used to this.
Okay. Don't. All right. I'm not doing this that well.
Twitch, please clip it. Chad, can you clip this?
No. I'm gonna delete. I'm gonna delete all those clips. I don't even think I can. I saw in chat yesterday ask if there are adaptive triggers. There are. Yes, there are adaptive triggers. Just me using that ranged attack with Kamala. It is harder to press down on the triggers.
What's that?
They're nice. I tried them at work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is nice, just like discovering the haptic feedback because I didn't have a chance to until like a few days ago. So, all right, let's put in some gear. Do we have any EU folks in chat? We try to choose a more EU-friendly time for this, especially since Keanu and Selena. Usually during our streams, they take place at midnight or something. Anyone from Europe?
And voila! Now that button
Nice.
has power, I can get out of here.
Netherlands, hey.
Hey! I went to Amsterdam once.
How was it?
That's just me trying to get a part of this conversation.
Oh, okay.
I went to Amsterdam once. I loved it, actually. It was probably one of my favorite cities that I've ever visited.
Nice.
Germany, hey.
Germany.
Germany.
Nice. Gamescom.
There's my way out.
That's
Gamescom.
that's what I think about. Gamescom.
Good old. I miss Cologne. It's so.
Sound of resistance anywhere. Hulk must have scared him away.
I love Cologne. So, in a narrative point, I know some of this you didn't write, but what's Kamala going through right now? She just saw Hulk, but now she's basically leaving him. What do you think her goal is right now?
Dude, I don't even know what's gonna happen after this beat anymore. So what?
True.
I'm as surprised as you are. I was like, what's going on? I don't know anymore. It's been a while since I played through the campaign. It's just.
That's so creepy.
I love that.
No, I think scared and didn't expect that. Probably. I would be scared.
Yeah.
If the Hawk hit me, I would run.
I would
Don't look
run and
back.
be like, what is going on? Because at this point, I think she is trying to look for the, she's probably still looking for the, oh, I can't go up there yet. The resistance, which is interesting because then she found the Hulk, probably wasn't expecting that.
Right, yeah, that was her whole entire character motivation for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Remember again.
And then she will find the Hulk pretty soon, again.
Doesn't the Hulk find her?
You're right, the Hulk does find her, after this sequence right here. Alright, okay. Unblockable attack. Who's your favorite character to play, Keanu?
Kate and then Iron Man.
Nice.
Yeah, I used to be Iron Man for like most of production, and then after release, it's still Iron Man, and then they released Kate, and it was like, yo, wait.
And you had a huge.
You can do what?
You had a
Fucking
huge part
you-
with Kate, right? With like all the narrative and everything with Kate.
Yeah, like I've been with Katie since day one, basically. So it's fun to see her evolution as like both the comic character and actual character. Yeah, it was surprising that even on release day I was playing as her. Like, wait, I didn't even know you could do these things.
Nice.
When we revealed Kate for the first time, I was like, wait, she can do all those things? I was like, what?
Yeah, right.
Wow.
I was shocked at like what our combat team was able to do with her.
That's crazy.
But what was your favorite part about like writing Kate and everything and her narrative and taking aim? We're not gonna play it obviously here, but I'm curious.
Yeah, well, Katie is like it's probably my favorite character to write at this point. Second after Tony, because you know she's very confident and she's a lot of humor about her, which is always fun to write. And to see responses to those jokes that I make is always like yes, it's a good thing.
Nice.
Yeah, I love Katie. She's the best. So, as well as like her relationship to the other Avengers, right? It's nice to compare her to the OG crew because she's at the time when you meet her. I mean, this is just spoiler territory for if you haven't played the Operation yet.
Oh, it's fine. I think most
play the
people in
Operation.
chat have played it.
Please play it. It's really it's pretty fun. Worked hard on it. But yeah, Ashley Burch like totally nailed Katie. I was like ecstatic when I heard that she was cast as to voice Kate Bishop. What?
Oh yeah, she's perfect. Another Archer, right? Basically, because she's so she's known for in games as to voice Aloy.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh yeah, well, she matches the profile.
Yeah, I asked her that, and she was like, "Yep, I guess I just have a thing for archers."
You know, typecast is just in the female archers in the video game.
Oh. I was actually trying to use her windmill attack this entire time, and I realized I don't have it unlocked. That just shows how, how much I forgot about this. All right, Bruce is here. Keanu, what's going on in his head right now?
Well, first of all, Bruce has been is transformed for many years, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Hulk, and now he's finally come to. So it's a lot for everything to take in. There's a strange girl, like who came visiting him in the middle of nowhere. I mean, being human, he took her blood in her sleep, which is really creepy when you think about it. But yeah, what's the scene about? I'm listening again. It's been a while.
Sorry. Talking about.
I've spent a lot of time.
My favorite character. Oh,
Big guy.
well, that's a hard one. I think probably Kamala actually,
Nice.
because I kind of identify with her, being a super Marvel fangirl. Yeah, so probably her, and being able to like talk to Avengers and everything. Everybody dreamed of this, right? So
This is why
yeah, probably Kamala.
So, Keanu, this is like a big.
Sorry,
part of
I was totally like looking into I was watching the scene.
Oh no problem at all. This is just like a bigger question, but like something that a lot of people and myself included loved is just this right here, like the beginning of Bruce and Kamala's relationship and everything, because it is like a mentor-mentee, teacher-student. You know, he is kind of, I guess, in a sense, teaching her something and how to be a hero. Like, what was the whole setup like for this particular friendship that they're gonna have?
Well, that's a big question.
It is a big question. I'm
It is
asking
a
you
big
the big
question.
questions, whether or not you know them.
Oh my god, it's fine. Like I either stumble my way through it, or someone will give me the answer in chat because all the writers are watching them and I love them and it's great.
Hi Hannah, hi Nicole.
So yeah.
What do you think? We'll go with that.
Well,
To shut down the
Let me think for a second.
No.
Yeah.
We've heard the AJ testimony tons of
Trooper, I
times.
love Kamala being able to
Didn't
talk to the
know what
Avengers.
happened
Yeah.
when the explosion happened, and that's why they barely survived. But this
I like Bruce Banner in a way that he's always like he's always been struggling with the Hulk, right? Like his powers and
Where's the rest?
it's for him it's more like
got bumped off.
it's kind of like a burden in a way. Well, for Kamala, that's much less so the case. So in that sense, Kamala is also teaching him in regards to, hey, it's fine to accept like who you are as a person, whether it be inhuman or someone who's been irradiated, becoming a big green angry monster and struggling with anger issues all the time.
It's just not lining up. There's
Yeah, and so that's the whole. Like he basically after the events of 8A, he feels burned by. He feels responsible for the events that happened today, right? He
Yeah.
feels responsible for imparting this inhuman gift to Kamala herself, and I think that's also like a motivation is why he wants to help her is because of out of guilt, which is driving him, which later becomes
I was thinking.
kind of more like a what's the family tree say? Anna, what's the family tree say about Bruce in the relationship?
Oh yeah, everyone loved the talk about the family tree.
Mom. All right, yeah, Bruce was the mom of the Avengers. Bruce is the mom. He's the one packing lunches for everyone when they go out on a mission.
He's worrying about everything.
He's worrying about everything. He's like, yeah, we've got the map planned out to go to the Tundra and stuff like that. Yeah, we've got the coordinates punched in. So,
Just show her all of this.
yeah, he's constantly worrying. He's a timid, quiet worrier.
I can't help you.
And that's of course that's where he clashes often with Tony and stuff because Tony's like, oh well, we got this.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot crazier.
And it's a pretty big like
Greatest minds of our time.
difference between Kamala and Bruce and then Kamala and Tony. I think someone in chat said their favorite is Kamala's interactions with Tony, and Selena, you also love the Kamala's interactions with Tony and everything. So it is really cool to see like how all their relationships were set up and everything.
Oh yeah, definitely. We had used to have more Bruce build up in the campaign than what you currently see, so that's fun. When you say this is the first scene, it's like, oh well, it didn't used to be the first bonding
Humans were sick,
scene, so
violent,
it's fun.
demented.
Any fun stories from working with voice actors?
And
Let me think. Do you have any? Did you work with the voice actors at all, Keanu?
No, you did. You talk to more of the voice actors than I do.
I probably
write all
did.
the dialogue. I don't. Yeah.
I love
don't.
Sandra. Like, Sandra, if you're watching, I did ask her to come onto one of these live streams one of these days.
Oh, that would be nice.
She is like we always say this, but it's because it's true. She's the epitome of Kamala. She wanted to send a few of our fans like gifts over the holidays and as a New Year's gift. And I just a voice actor who wants to do that, who wants to be involved, and who wants to say thank you to our fans is someone that is very, very special and super awesome. And so just talking with her a lot was amazing. Ashley Birch, I think I said, was super cool too. And then Hawkeye's voice actor Giacomo. That interview will go out at some point. We gotta work on it and edit it and everything. But I learned some pretty cool things from Giacomo, especially because both he and Camilla Luddington are on Grey's Anatomy. And now they're both voicing Crystal Dynamics video game characters because Camilla Luddington voices Lara Croft. So that was an interesting connection.
This trail should take us to the archive's secret entrance.
That's
Also,
me.
I love the RV scene, like the slurping. It's great.
Oh yeah, any background about that? Sorry, I was just going on about my own selfish talks.
That's okay. Say stuff. I don't know. I don't have anything to say about the slurp scene. It's just a great scene. It's quiet. It's just you don't need dialogue. You just need visuals, and it's all. That's why I love that scene so much. It's hilarious. Like it keeps. First time I saw it, I was like, "Yo, it's a good scene." Also, I like this is the only real Bruce Banner gameplay that we have in the campaign at the moment. It's the only
Right.
the entire campaign, and now you play Bruce for like a few minutes, and that's it.
I love it though. This is like when I first played this scene in particular. I mean, it's beautiful, and there's a lot of grass in it. Everyone, yes, that's why I love it. But just this has a different feeling to it because you were spent most of the game playing Kamala, and now you're playing Bruce now, and it's like, oh, you know, someone that is recognizable to the majority of people out there. Because this is an Avengers game, and I think a lot of people, you know, who weren't familiar with Kamala, to just be able to finally play one of the more recognizable Avengers was probably a big moment. Laura Bailey, are you in the chat? I don't think Laura Bailey is in the chat, you guys. But if you are, Laura, let me know.
You don't see places like this in Jersey City. It's nice. Peaceful.
Yeah, it's been a while. Tony used to let me come here.
I miss going places when I see this.
Break things.
I know, right?
Thanks, video game, for reminding me of the state of the world.
Yeah.
Instead of escapism.
Seriously. If I can't
Right.
go anywhere in the real world, I'll go to places in video games.
I didn't actually even know there was like a scene where Kamal and they just banned her like that. I always just walk through the thing and then open it.
Yeah.
I was discovering, wait, we had that like that.
High Ruler, you are Laura Bailey. I know that's not true, High Ruler. No, that's not true. All right. In your mind, Keanu, what's going on here? We're finally playing the Hulk. What's?
Oh yeah, this is a very complicated character progression where Hulk gets angry and he wants to smash.
Super.
It's very integral to the character and very important that we had that represented in the gameplay here. So that's why Hulk gets angry and he smashes, because that's what Hulk does.
Nice. That is true. That is what Hulk does.
Yeah.
And he's good at it.
Yeah.
He is good, and he knows to not hit a little girl who stole Captain America's shield. You know.
Yep.
Yeah. That's how good Hulk.
Hulk is
Robots
good.
are fine. You can bash robots all you want. Like little girls, no.
Of
you don't do
course,
that.
Hulk has a conscience. You know.
I always love the discolored Hulk.
Oh, yeah, because he's in well, not anymore, but like he was in Hulkatory at some point, like you said, and now this is kind of like a Hulk who is, in terms of like the way he's looks, is in a weird way, you know, like yeah, disheveled, probably has seen better days.
This is my favorite Hulk skin. I'm just saying. I just wanted a Hulk with a beard.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
That's true. That's true. Okay, these triggers actually getting
yeah,
difficult to throw.
Our PlayStation 5.
Chat, what's your favorite character to play? And is it Hulk? Alright, I should just maybe learn to dodge a little bit. I put this on easy, just... Okay, there we go. It is on easy, alright. Oh, okay. Didn't mean to use Bone Shaker, but you know what? I think we're good. Kate and Kamala, Hulk, Widow, Iron Man, Kate, nice. Andy still doesn't like chocolate. I still do not like chocolate, you guys. That is actually true.
But Andy, why?
I think it's bitter. I don't like. I liked the chocolate when Selena, when I was in Germany and I tried the chocolate there, it was a lot better than anything I had here. Oops, where am I going?
Really?
Yeah. I don't
What
know.
did you eat?
I went to the Lindt Chocolate Factory
Oh right, yeah, it's nice. Yeah, I've always been there.
in Cologne. I mean, that's probably why, because I went to a
the thing
chocolate
we have in
factory.
common is the chocolate factory.
Yeah, where am I going? Oh, I need to go up. Okay, I'm done.
Can't you press up on the D-pad to see where you have to go?
Stop making sense.
I'm just,
It's been a while, guys. It's been a while.
bro. I'm trying to help you here. Oh yeah, I have to do the wall climb.
I know. It just
I don't think Bruce likes my jokes either.
we spend like so much of our time.
Conveniently painted rocks.
I know. That's why I have you here. That's why. Oh my god. Okay, again. Alright, I think I gotta do the wall thing again. Man, it's been a while since I played this level. Yeah, alright. Here we go.
It's funny. I always really thought I can feel grabbing the wall, actually.
Oh,
I
nice.
don't know. It just felt so real.
Nice. It does
all in
feel...
hot-
It feels a lot more real with the haptic feedback on the PS5 controller, everyone.
Wow.
There we go.
Mm-hmm. There we see what I did there?
So if you're someone behind a PS5,
Move.
you know you have a good time.
Do you still have to punch the boxes? I think you can just walk in there as Hulk, right? And they.
Walk into them with most characters nowadays. That wasn't always the case.
No.
Crap, you're right. This doesn't look temporary.
Alright. I really wanted to get to Golden Acres today, but it doesn't look like we're gonna get there. Hopefully we at least end this level and get to Olympia Archives and everything.
Oh, I love his face. He's so pissed, but still so nice.
As the Hulk.
Yeah.
But because we're not gonna get to Golden Acres and everything, is there anything you wanted to talk about in the whole like meeting Tony scene and everything, Keanu?
Amy took over the place.
I think it was one of the first scenes. We memed the scene to death here internally because of how often we've seen it.
Mm-hmm.
There's a particular scene, and I know that other people have done it as well, independently from us. So it's like that was the question, Bruce, and then you shoved the other person, and that was the question. And that's like, yeah, good quality scene. But I love that scene in general. It's a really good scene.
I love it, and it's kind of like all this. How long? 5 years of pent up rage on Tony's side, right? Not even rage, but just pettiness, I guess you could say.
Well, rightfully so. He lost everything.
That's true.
His intel docs are great when it comes to like the gap between 8-8 Tony and Barbecue Tony.
Barbecue Tony, love it.
Yeah, he's been in a bad place. So if you should, if you haven't collected the intel doc, you should.
I think a lot of people do love the intel docs overall in general.
Oh yeah, written by Cameron Sui, which I hope is the correct way to say that. But yeah, he did a lot of those intel docs. It's really great.
They are pretty amazing.
Merrick, Nicole. A lot of people wrote. Everyone writes. Yeah, John, I corrected myself. It's a lot of people writing. There's a lot of people writing on this game.
There are. What's your favorite thing about being a narrative designer?
Favorite thing about being a narrative designer? Making all these characters come to life, basically. It's the cycle of, oh my god, how am I gonna get this character in the scene? And then you write something, and it's like, oh yeah, this is the character, this is the Tony I love and know. And seeing and working with the great the narrative team that we got here, who are so nice, and we make each other's work every day like better. We all read each other's stuff and give notes, and sometimes it's hard to tell who wrote what, or like, did you write this? I don't know, but I like it. It's like, yeah.
Aww, that's nice.
It's a good whole,some team that we work with, so I'm grateful for that.
Aww.
The experiences and the lessons I learned. I got so just with the current team, I got so much better in just writing in general, and just it's great.
That's great. And you're not just saying that because they're watching, right?
Oh no, I'm definitely saying that because I'm watching.
Okay, that's what I wanted to say. You know.
Help me, send help.
I think
the only reason I'm safe right now is because I'm in other countries. That's all I'm willing to say.
That's true. Selena, what's been your favorite part about these couple of months? It's not a lot about like just being part of the Square Enix family and working on this game and everything.
Just getting to know everything right now is super exciting because, you know, I always was on the outside of all of this. And now it's super exciting to get to know everything. And I'm very glad to be here. and to talk to you guys and be able to talk to you guys. Yeah, it's a dream come true, to be honest.
Aw.
Not
Yay.
hopefully not being too,
No. Are you just saying that because you're talking to me?
Probably.
But are there any? I think we saw someone from Germany, but any German speakers in here? I do not speak German.
You don't?
I know. It's surprising, right? Like, that's really surprising.
Yeah, come on, Andy.
I should get on it. Kiana, do you speak Dutch?
Yeah, een beetje.
Yeah,
Yes,
exactly. Yep. That's
Yeah.
that's
So I vaguely understand German when it's spoken, but I can't. Like, it was not one of the language courses I took here in the Netherlands. So.
How close is Dutch and ignorant American question? How close is Dutch and German?
Very close.
Oh, really?
Close. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. It
Is-
takes me around 3 hours to get there.
oh, but in terms of language, like, can you guys understand each other?
I think they can understand us, but we don't really can understand them.
Interesting.
I think so. I think that might be the case. Yeah.
Yeah, because I think it's a little bit of, like English, French, German. Sounds like it, to be honest.
I see some either German or Dutch in chat. I can't read it. I do speak Chinese and Japanese, guys. All right, so I don't only speak
Really?
English. So I got something going on.
It's cool, Andy. You're cool, Andy. It's fine.
Well, thank you.
You're at least bilingual. So.
I am. Thank you, Mom and Dad.
Yeah.
I saw someone say trash build. You are correct. I do have a trash build right now. I am playing on easy, as I just try and Hulk stampede through this campaign. Okay, there we go. I do not play Hulk, guys. I even if this was like more after the campaign and doing other things, I would also have a trash build. Yes, you were correct.
German has their weird der DMD does words to make the language unnecessarily hard.
Yeah, your grammar's really complicated. It's like, why is this like this? Why? What does language have gender? Like, why?
No, I don't know. Please don't. I don't know. And if you don't, like, be a native speaker, you will never understand it. I don't know why it is like this.
So even if like you learn it or something, I mean, yeah, for any language, right?
Yeah,
If
probably.
you grow up with it, then you have a better understanding of it versus like learning it.
Yeah,
Uh,
definitely.
yeah, I learned Japanese in school, so my
Oh.
Japanese isn't like, I would never call it fluent, but at least Chinese I grew up with that, so
It's always something different.
yeah. Any bilinguals here in chat? We can
Probably
have
most
a.
Europeans.
I know, right? That's true. That is true.
I took German in high school.
Wait, really? How is that?
Not me, I just read it.
Oh, I was like, you took German in high school, Selena? I don't.
Learn German? Yeah. No, we have German classes. Yes, we do. Like for literature and everything.
Yeah.
But yeah. Dutch, English, German, French, English, Portuguese, Spanish, and Japanese. Wow.
Whoa. Was that one person?
I think so.
Wow.
Talented. Oh, Italiano.
Oh, nice.
Buonasera.
In these like action-heavy sequences that as we're doing now, there's very little narrative going on. But but I am gonna ask you, Keanu.
Oh God.
I know. I'm gonna ask you another question.
Sure.
In these super action-oriented things, like how involved is the narrative team?
Are we involved in this?
If at all.
I haven't actually done a lot of writing on the campaign. Like all the writing that I've done for the campaign were sort of like the quiet beats.
Mm-hmm.
So there's also the thing that like when it comes to dialogue, people really don't pay that much attention when a lot of fighting is going on.
Mm-hmm.
But that's something you learn by having narrative payload stuff where it's like, oh, this is a story, and then no one pays attention. They somehow miss it because they're fighting for their lives. So, I personally prefer combat sequences like these to just remain silent or be very quippy in that regard. Like for boss fights, it's fine, right? Like you can find your pacing and your beats to ride to. But for like the more freeform stuff like what we're doing right now, it's like you can basically place triggers where you have dialogue. But more often than not, it gets ignored.
Yeah, it's more for just like ambiance, right?
It's ambiance and what you're trying to reinforce, whatever mood you're going for, and yeah,
You made it.
it's fluffy. You don't put mission critical. Yeah, you do stuff like this. You do a cutscene, very short cutscene, to explain stuff. That's how you do narrative. Cutscenes are very valid to tell stuff, people.
Oh yeah,
Because
like
people pay attention to cutscenes.
This is where they hurt.
Unless they press skip, and then it's like, well,
Hulk.
this is like a moment where I feel like
Destroy this land.
is a kind of not necessarily a turning point for Kamala, but like she's spent a lot of time with the Hulk, and now she's like, I'm gonna be angry too. I'm gonna just like get super into this, which I always liked.
yeah, Kamala doesn't really get angry that much, so it's nice to see her this peeve for once.
Yeah, and for obvious reasons, because what they're doing here.
Yeah,
He's lying. He's not saving anyone.
I would be mad, so
Same.
Yeah, and she's getting stronger, I think.
Mm-hmm. Agreed. She's like learning the ropes of how to already, just even in all of this, she is.
Yeah.
This is how.
And
I
not
do
just
it.
not just with her powers, I think with her character as well. So
I
growing.
still love people have a good reception to Kamala, her being a highlight. It's like, oh, thank God, that's what we were. A lot of people set out to do that, and yeah, I'm happy to say I think we landed. Did we land?
Yes.
Okay, we landed. Okay.
We might talk. If you're gonna join us on Friday, we're gonna talk more about Maestro. But if you're not joining us on Friday, just in case, what do you think the difference is between writing for Hulk and writing for Maestro? I mean, they're different characters,
I
but they're the same at the
writing
same
Maestro.
time. So yeah. Any
I think
insights into
Maestro
that?
is more of an evil Bruce Banner than he is an evil Hulk, in a way. It's almost like a different character, because when I read through the comics, like, well, this doesn't seem like the Hulk that much. Because I read all the Maestro comics.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I read literally every Maestro comic.
Wow.
Because I was like, oh shit, evil Hulk, that's super cool. So I read everything and was like, okay, well, he's more like an evil Bruce Banner than an evil Hulk. And yeah, well, because in chat, one of the people said, yeah, Hulk is like a misunderstood baby. He's like, yeah. Well, Maestro is more like a very angry, pissed off Bruce. Yeah, Bruce, basically.
Nice. And people will find that out when they play the story. No spoilers. We're not going to spoil anything on Friday. Murphy, you're going to be there on Friday. I'll see you there on Friday, Murphy.
Love this.
Yeah.
Destruction.
Lots of destruction with the PS5. I mean, just next gen overall. I mean, one of our things that we always say is improved destruction. There's a lot more particles going on, a lot more visual clarity and everything.
Visual clarity is like there's more particles, so you see nothing.
Visual clarity in terms of like graphics. The graphics
Okay.
are definitely better.
Need to get power to the doors.
Oh, also I love this combat arena. It's one of the favorite combat arenas in this game.
Oh, yeah.
You used to come from the other side even. Like,
Really?
They changed the order of this level. Yeah, certain beats. It was you get into the event, the archive. The next step is going to be what used to be the previous step. So it got swapped around. It's like, oh.
Oh, so like
Yeah.
beforehand it was like let's look at all these cool artifacts and then you fight.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
So narrative gets shuffled around.
I think this actually makes a lot more sense though, like the way it is now.
Yeah, it's better. It's pacing wise. But yeah, it's always fun to hit people as Kamala in this arena. Even when you swing and they start jumping after you, you hit them in midair and they just drop down. It's
Yeah.
probably my favorite part about this.
There we go.
Yeah,
there
you
we
did
go.
Yeah. Okay. Nice. Thanks, Andy.
Yep. Thank you. Thank you.
Some MLG gameplay. I knew you could do it.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm just really, you know, just doing this for you, Keanu. You are the narrator. I'll just do whatever you tell me to do.
Asian solidarity, man.
Oh, yes, exactly, actually. Any other, like behind the scenes things that you can think about that we're not going to get to? Because we only have one more tomorrow, and I don't know. We're going to do Widow tomorrow. We're going to skip through and maybe do Widow tomorrow.
What? You skipped all the content that I worked on a lot? Oh, man.
Well, tell us about it now.
Oh, yeah, so here at Nix's, we actually did a lot of stuff internally in the campaign, not just the PC port, but, you know, a lot of people would assume, rightfully so. So most of the outpost visits, like the Chimera and as well the Anthill, we later took over from Crystal. Yeah, so there's been a lot of the stuff you love from the things were made at the Nix's. With our in-house art team and our great design team, and I would do a shout out to all of you, but it's too many people and butter. Fun, interesting, something specific. Ask me something specific about it.
Okay, the anthill visit, I guess. Like, what's?
Oh, the anthill. I love the anthill visit because that was a beautiful baby of me and Hannah McLeod who did a lot of most of the writing on the anthill. But yeah, for the first visit, it was nice because it was me and another designer, Witzicamp, and we basically were like, okay, so we have to put another, you know, the first intro to the Anthill, proper intro to the Anthill. So that was, you know, it became a tour of going to all these different characters and meeting them firsthand. And it was also one of my favorite things I worked on, I think.
Oh.
I just love the dialogue and the writing for that.
Was it just because it's like a growth thing for Kamala and, you know, she sees all these other Inhumans, or was it like a... What was it about it that it was her favorite thing to do?
Yes, also depressing Roybot. That was also...
Oh. That is... Did you write that?
Yeah.
Nice.
Most of the initial Anthill stuff, yeah.
Nice.
Theo the Portal guy, that's a line I wrote.
Ah, that's so cool.
Yeah, it's nice to watch live streams of that segment and everyone consistently laughing at certain jokes that you made. It's like, okay, it was funny. Validation.
Yeah, no, the first meeting with Roy, when Kamal's like, I don't want to look, but I'm looking, and then he says, you know, like, it's okay, I don't care, I'm a robot. That was, I think everyone loves that.
Yeah, we just decided to have the Roy beat there with all the conversations there. I think that was like, hey, we should have that. Yeah, and then we did it, and then everyone loved it. And I was like, that's one of the best one. But the best, like my favorite thing about design, just like, oh, and writing is just like, hey, let's do this thing, and then it works out. Yeah.
Nice.
We knew it. Just gut feel stuff, not like stuff you have to plan out from long in advance because it builds on this and this. Just, you know, finding space that you can organically write like interesting scenarios to, or moments.
When you can afford the real thing.
Is there a favorite scene you wrote overall in the history of all the things that you've been on the narrative team for?
Is there? I like the Kate mission where you go against the Gets. That was both like my initial Warzone design and the FPAs as well that we selected for that. And then I also wrote to it, so it's very much like, okay, this is my mission in a way. Even though like our Warzone team took it over and did a lot of polish and redesigning of it. So, but yeah, having Gets there in the first place was also like, we need to have a reason to go this place. Well, then let's get this guy that will tell more about the tachyon research and stuff like that.
I see.
So, I think that's my proudest so far. At least. My favorite scene so far because.
Nice.
Interesting stuff in the horizon, people.
Interesting, yeah. No spoiler. We can't.
Interesting stuff that I can't.
Interesting
talk about
stuff.
No spoilers.
This is one of my favorite scenes too. When she just sees the Avengers, their picture, and she finds Jarvis, and again, you know, she's like, there is a reason to believe, right? There's a reason that she is right, pretty much.
Yeah, I was really surprised when we found Jarvis. Like, what? You found Jarvis in the scene? Oh, that's great.
What you got there, Cricket?
Oh, here we go, A-bomb. What you got there, Cricket?
Oh yeah, I forgot to comment on the Hawkeye in the picture.
I don't think so.
That was
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
He was there.
It was there. People asking where's Hawkeye? It's like, oh well, you guys don't know yet.
I know.
You found like, those were a really tough 6 months or whenever after since the first announcement. Yeah.
It is tough overall, just like, you know, like with that, like, because we knew Hawkeye was gonna be in there, but you know, it just took a bit for us to finally announce him, and it was like, yes, finally, we can talk about him.
Okay, where's Hawkeye? Oh, here he is. And then, you know, I wrote the meta joke about Tony being like, somebody stop asking where Hawkeye went.
Oh, you did that?
Yeah.
Nice. I saw a lot of people react to that too.
That was a direct reaction to the reception from this.
I love that. I didn't know you did that. Okay, that was one of my favorite lines too.
Nice.
Now, what was it he said? Like, now everyone can stop asking where's Hawkeye.
Yeah. People can finally stop asking where Hawkeye.
Yeah, there we go.
I found the archive schematic. I think I can find my way to you.
Okay, all right. Let's. I realize I have a full day of work after this.
I just realized I haven't had dinner yet.
Oh boy.
I was supposed to eat before the thing, but I was just too excited.
What time is it over there?
It's almost 8 o'clock.
Is no, you guys are in different time zones, right? Like 1 hour away.
Are you
No.
1 hour away, Selena?
Oh, I don't know.
You're the same, right?
Oh.
No, I think we're
Oh, okay. Man,
Almost-
God.
almost 8.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think someone asked you, Andy, how long you've been in the gaming industry.
Oh man. Been in. Is it like? I'm gonna age myself a bit here. Almost 10 years.
Yeah, I'm
10
about the same. 10 years.
10 years.
Depending if you think like college counts. I mean, I've been working on games for like 10 plus years. I guess.
I would say college counts.
And favorite elevator dialogue.
Oh,
from
that's
you
for
guys.
Keanu.
What?
Yeah.
What's
Dude,
your
there's so much
favorite?
dialogue. I don't
You gotta
even-
choose one. No, we asked Hannah this. Oh, did we ask Hannah? I think we did. We asked Hannah this. We asked Nicole this. We're gonna ask you this. Pressure.
Oh god, I should have prepped this. No one prepped me for this. It's too much. What is it? Can I take up out answers like it's not been released yet? My favorite elevator line.
No.
It's not been released yet. You'll have to wait until March 18th to hear my favorite.
Oh, it's for Hawkeye.
It's my feature perfect.
Well, there's okay, fine. We'll ask you again later.
Yeah, ask me. Yeah, okay, if I'm on stream, Friday, I will have an answer then. You can
Okay,
ask me then.
all right.
I'll have an answer. Because elevator banter is not a joke. It's very serious. It's very personal to a lot of people, including the narrative team. I'm glad you guys all love the elevator banter. So I want to do this question justice.
According to our lead scientist, we have
I like.
reverse
Hey Hulk, can you tell us a joke? You. And then he says you. That's one of my favorites.
Is that what Kate?
Yeah.
Oh, it's-
Michael, Keanu's not gonna spoil anything today. I hope. Don't you guys want to, play Hawkeye's operation and not be spoiled?
I want to play it. That's what like. I did it with Kate too. Like I just played it. Like after it was, I can finally play the thing that I've been working on for way too long and I've seen too much of on my big screen TV on my PlayStation 4. Because I don't have a PS5 because else it would have been PS5 with these amazing next gen features.
K705 has made a remarkable recovery
There are.
and will be monitored for the next 24 hours.
No, guys, no spoilers. I know you want them, but we're not gonna do them. Hawkeye does have Hawkeye emotes with Lucky. I think he has at least one.
We should get out of here. It isn't safe.
But yes, you can pet Lucky.
There's a spoiler.
It was. I mean, whatever. No, I don't think it's a spoiler. We showed it in the war table.
I guess
Well, you can.
it was one of the conditions to get that dog into the things. Like, okay, well, if we're gonna have Lucky, we better be able to pet the dog.
Thanks.
So this, since we're reaching an hour now.
Oh, finally, the content where I actually did a lot of work.
I know. I'm so sorry. I couldn't play fast enough. But did you work on this scene, or was this like Hannah?
I worked on implementing most of the things you see in the things. So I've had my hands on making sure that this triggers at the right time, that everything's loaded in properly, as well as other designers, Wietse Kamp,
It's real, but
Brian van Nuenen, Joris van Dijk,
no, I can't.
Marten Hoordijk. Shout out to the design team who all worked on the visits. That's what we call them internally, visits, because you revisited the Chimera.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Saw them.
But yeah, Visit 1 is the first thing actually I worked on when I joined the project. It was the first time you actually we explored a place as a social space, and
I never really fit in.
right now it starts you off in the room, but before that we actually had you actually started out in the hangar. You played as Bruce, so that's why you could control Bruce in the campaign. It is a little bit more sizable than the first few seconds. Yeah, we had a lot more Kamala and Bruce bonding going on, but fortunately, it didn't make the cut because sometimes you got to cut things to make a better game.
Of course.
Now look,
It's the nature of the situation.
But this scene in particular is super powerful, right?
You're not.
I mean, at least it was to me.
I'm too desensitized to the scene. I've seen it too many times. I think this is the scene I've seen the most in my. I'm working on this project, but yeah,
It's powerful
like,
to
okay,
me, Keanu. Isn't
it's
that all
fine.
that matters?
It's okay. Yeah, actually, it is. If you don't feel anything with our writing, then it's like, oh, what did we do wrong?
How did this scene come about?
It still took guts.
I didn't.
Do you
watch it.
remember?
I don't know. I think this has always been a thing. I think.
Okay. Just like a
Most of the time.
combining, like furthering their relationship and everything.
What?
Yeah, it's Kamala, reflecting on the situation that we had in the archive.
Can you put on the subtitles?
Down.
I can tomorrow.
look at it.
I love the reflection of Bruce's glasses.
Okay, I'll go.
They're awesome.
Other things.
I like you liking that detail because I also like that detail.
Not at all. Now
And him trying to smile. That's cute.
And then she fangirls. Her inner fangirl comes out, and this is gonna be her room eventually. But we are at an hour. I don't want to get Keanu. You need to eat, as you
Feed me,
told
please.
me, as you told me, as you told all of us.
I'm sorry for burning you with my hunger.
No, I mean I kind of it's almost. I mean it's 11 a.m. over here, so it's not necessarily time to eat. But I'm always hungry, so I might just eat as well and get some coffee.
You're not hungry, you're always hungry.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's my secret, Andy.
Your
Nice.
secret is just to eat.
No, I'm always hungry. It's a
Oh, that's your secret. Oh, I see.
it's a
Okay.
reference.
Oh, well, okay.
Chad gets
I
the
got it.
joke.
I didn't get it. I'm sorry,
Chad
Chad.
gets
I'm
the
sorry.
joke.
I'm sorry, Ken. I didn't get it. It just went over. I just. That's Yep. Okay. Anyways, no one. I didn't get it, but you know what? Everyone else. Andy off to eat some
Okay.
pennies. Yes. Coffee, you say? I do want coffee right now. Okay. Well. Thank you so much, you guys. We're gonna see more of you in the future.
Thank-
Yeah, Selena, do you have anything you want to tell everyone? I mean, you're probably going to join us in the future anyways, but anything you want to say after this one?
Well, thank you for being nice to me, not mocking my accent. So
Oh, no.
pretty glad that went well. So thank you guys out there, and thank you Andy for inviting me, and thank you Keanu for letting us into your life as a as a writer, and
Thank you.
Yeah, Keanu, anything you want to say before you might kind of join us on Friday
Thanks for having me. I hope you guys have more fun with the coming live streams, as well as playing the Future Imperfect Pact coming out March 18th.
Nice. Gotta add that in there. Hey, it's good to be proud of things that you work on. And that was like that's
It's
your
healthy.
baby. That's your baby. Yeah.
Yeah.
Future Imperfect is your baby. So hopefully you join us on Friday to talk more about that on the narrative side. But if you're not going to be there, hopefully Nicole's going to be there. If you guys are both not there, then we're going to wing it. Is that? I think that sounds good.
That sounds great.
All right. So thank you guys for joining us. We're gonna continue tomorrow at 1 p.m. I know all these times are all different, but it's just our schedules don't really match up as things do. But tomorrow at 1 p.m. Pacific, we are gonna do another one of these. I think Hannah's coming back. We're gonna have Anthony from production, and we're gonna have Kim from the brand team. So, yeah. Have a great day, everyone. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and we'll talk to you later.
Thank you.
Bye bye.